About 11 years ago, I was so unhappy with myself. I hated myself. I was so neurotic and anxious. I just sat around and bitched all the time about things that I had control to change. And I wanted so badly. I was in a group, like I was in the wrong crowd. I was in the wrong environment. I felt so controlled. I felt like my wings were like clipped and I was in a cage. And I knew that if I leaned into who I really wanted to be, that the people around me wouldn't want to be around me. So I took this course on emotional intelligence and I started doing daily gratitude and a thing called My Emotions Today through I think it was Daniel Goldman. I might be wrong on that. I think it was though. And I just started doing it daily. And it allowed me to get in touch with my emotions and see which areas of my life were causing me discomfort. And then every day I write that list, that like fuel and that anger in my stomach for like taking less than I deserved and being less than I expected of myself and hiding behind excuses. And as time went on, I noticed that my pessimistic attitude was shifting towards optimism and that the my emotions today was allowing me, like I went no contact with people. I threw down boundaries. I just removed my energy from situations that weren't like serving respect, where respect was not being served. And yeah, like flash forward 11 years and I'm not anything like I used to be. I'm very optimistic, very goal orientated, very action orientated. I'm very brave. I used to be such a coward. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you are the creator of your own existence. I'm the creator of my own existence. And as soon as you take accountability for all the things in your life and all the choices, and yeah, they're hard choices, and change comes at a cost, the cost of your old self, the cost of comfort, and it's scary. But like when you can look back and be like, wow, I used my life like a science experiment and it freaking worked, man. Positive psychology works. It might seem all like woo wooey, or just too simple to work, but it works. Gratitude just allows you to just see the areas that you are lucky when other things are going bad. It's not about like saying that everything's good all the time. No, life is suffering. It's about finding those moments of joy in the suffering. Like, okay, we can't do anything about the suffering, but I did just see a bumblebee land on a beautiful rose, and I stopped to take that in. And those are the types of things is finding things to be grateful for. Like I live in a first world country. I have running water. I have like shelter over my head. I don't have to fight to survive. Like things are challenging, but I don't have to fight to survive. And we forget those things. We take those things for granted. We take electricity for granted. We take our family members for granted. We take our loved ones for granted. We take our high moments in life for granted. We remember the bad and we don't sink in and let the good set in. And just remember that being optimistic instead of pessimistic, believing that something could go right instead of everything going wrong, it will only cost you one bad day. Like you could save yourself 365 bad days by being optimistic to find out 365 days later that you were incorrect and now you're having a bad day and you have to switch lanes. But you would have had 365 days of darkness if you would have stayed pessimistic. And there's no guarantee that after that year happens that it didn't work. So you're only costing yourself one bad day, but you're allowing yourself to have infinite positive possibilities. Like every single day, we have opportunities. Every year, we have opportunities. And we just need to take accountability for ourselves and realize that we are the drivers of our bus of life. And as soon as you hand that wheel off to someone else, well, now your trust is in other people, and other people are also suffering. So they might inadvertently accidentally crash the bus when they're suffering, and now you're paying the consequence. Like, just take the wheel of your own life and get yourself there safely. And it's going to cost you a lot, but I guarantee you that when you look back, it didn't cost you anything that didn't pay out tenfold later. So just, try gratitude. Go out in nature. Moments where you don't want to sit alone with your thoughts, force yourself to sit alone with your thoughts. Start journaling. Start asking yourself what emotions are coming up within you. When, like, what relationships make you feel sad, where the imbalances are in your life, whether or not your job brings you joy. Like, there's so many things that you can take control over, one little bit at a time. Take the smallest little bite, process it, give yourself a little bit of self-efficacy through success, and then just keep doing it, keep doing it. One little baby step at a time. And when you look back, you're gonna be like, wow, I did it. And what it's gonna bring is just gonna be almost unbelievable. So, and I mean, anyone that knows me knows that I used to be a complete train wreck. And I still am in some ways. Like, I'm human. I mean, you don't know until you know. But once you know, it's your responsibility to do something about it. If you just continue to complain about it, you're just feeding yourself a bunch of cortisol, keeping yourself down. It's okay to be victimized without being a victim. You can take your power back. You can take your control back. You can take responsibility for yourself and your life. One tiny step at a time. Like, you can do it. I believe in you.